you go through the mouth, you will see that it's tonsils at the back of the palate, right? Now, what's crazy is the tonsils in the back of your throat actually act as lymph nodes. And the whole entire point of a lymph node is to produce something called macrophages. And what these macrophages does is these macrophages actually get rid of unwanted acids and bacteria. The lymph nodes are a part of the lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system is the sewage system of the body. And what the sewage system of the body whole purpose is to remove all toxemia, to remove all debris, to remove environmental pollutants, to remove metals, to remove bacteria that's not wanted in the body, to remove broken down dead cells, to remove all the things that is harming the cells of the body. What happens is they flow through something called this interstitial fluid of the body, and then they get collected by the actual lymph nodes. The whole entire purpose of the lymph nodes is to cleanse that area. So if you look, every major organ in the body have a lymph node next to them. So the mouth is important because all of your vital food and phytonutrients go through it. So through all these phytonutrients, you have herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides sprayed on your food. You have natural critters that comes on your food. You have natural bacteria that come from your food because you're eating biological entities and organisms too. These things come with their own poop. These things come with their own feces. And this is the reason why you're supposed to be cleaning and prepping your food before you eat it. But the moment you put this food into your mouth and you start chewing these things, all the different and foreign invaders that came within that food end up in the mouth. So before they can have an attack, what happens is you have lymph nodes inside the mouth. The tonsils is supposed to secrete your macrophages, alarm the actual lymphatic system. The lymphatic system start helping you do these secretions of these alkaline enzymes. These alkaline enzymes like amylase, amylose, and trypsin help break down your food even more. And then the leftover microscopic organisms that can harm the body, they go inside of the interstitial fluid of the body. The interstitial fluid picks up these toxemias. They go into this river of fluid, and then the river of fluid take them to the actual lymph nodes. Once they get inside the lymph nodes act like a septic tank. Inside the lymph nodes is a bunch of bacteria and it's a bunch of macrophages. And what these macrophages and bacteria does is break down and basically decompose the metabolic waste from you chewing your food. Since this is the first line of entry to your body or inside your body, of course you're gonna have the first line of defense there, which is your actual lymph nodes. The first thing you get taken out in your body is your tonsils, and you don't realize how important your tonsils is. Your tonsils is actually one of your first lines of defense, family. Now you see that blood goes into the lymph node. Lymphatic fluid goes into the lymph nodes. You see all the bacteria and the macrophages around the lymph nodes, and you see the filtering mechanism inside the lymph nodes. You see the lymph nodes capillaries, or what they call capillaries, and you see how fluid comes in and goes out. Bacteria comes in and goes out. Acids comes in and go out, more disintegrated waste. What happens is it flows into all of the rest of the lymph nodes through the body, and then it ends up at the kidneys. The kidneys is then cut on by the adrenal glands, and the kidneys release all the metabolic waste that you have from the environment, from your food, from everything else that you've been eating or that you actually been in a simulation with. So the first thing they want to take is what? Your teeth. Not only do they want to take your teeth, they want to take your lymph nodes. Your lymph nodes is a part of the lymphatic system. So the actual tonsils will be a lymphatic associated organ or gland, whatever you want to call it. It's associated with the lymphatic system, and I'm here to tell you, you can't heal no dis-ease or so-called dis-ease without the lymphatic system. All right, so we talked about the teeth. Now we talk about how important is the actual tonsils. And notice, every major lymph node is around a big organ. The mouth is actually a big organ due to the tongue, due to the teeth. So you have to have something to clean that area. And this is how amazing the Creator is. The Creator knew that we was going to be around environmental pollutants. The Creator knew that eventually we was going to end up eating the wrong food. So what the Creator did was created an actual trash can for each major station in our body. And as long as we keep that trash can clean, and when it get full, we take that trash out, you won't go into a detoxification mechanism, and you won't be tricked into believing that these detoxification symptoms is disease in the first place.